do I care to share if I have anything else pierced? Do you think I have anything else pierced? Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm Andrea. Today's video is a tag video. I was tagged by Jill Maurer, who is the creator of the tag. I was also tagged by the lovely Amaya Links and the gorgeous Lily LV. Thank you ladies for tagging me. So let's get straight onto the tag. So this is the jewellery style tag. I have my phone here and I've got the questions right here. So question number 1 is, what was your first piece of jewellery and do you still have it? Right, I'll answer the second part of that question. I don't still have it because my mum's house in London, when I say my mum's, I mean my mum and the dad's, my parents' house in London was broken into quite a few times, so any jewellery we had was stolen. But what I do remember as a really young child was having my ears pierced, and they were pierced with a needle by just a friend of the family. They were pierced with a hot needle, and they just threaded piece of thread through the actual holes, and I had them in for a while, and then I put in, or my mum put in, a pair of earrings that my gran had bought me. They were 18 karat gold earrings with a red ruby, and I'll insert a picture of them just now. Here's the picture that's up on the wall. Don't know if you're going to be able to focus on the earrings, but you can see I've got them on just there, and I wore them for years. That's them there, and there's Rico. But what I will say to you, as babies being Mediterranean, Greek Cypriot, when someone has a baby, what you gift them is something gold. So like when my boys were born, they were by relatives and you know, close friends. They were given like gold, 18 karat gold pendants like so. These are actually Luke's. I haven't given them to him yet. Costa has his, and George has his, and in fact Georgie, my granddaughter, has one of her dad's pendants with sitting with her cross that she wears. The other thing is, when we're christened, we're also given a gold cross. It's part of the ceremony by from our godparents. So we start off with quite a lot of gold as babies, but I don't remember what my first item was. I do know, I mean, honest, I'm only on the first question. I also know, I do remember always wearing a gold bangle. Had a couple of gold bangles, but one in particular had to get cut off my wrist. And again, when the house got broken into, you know, that was stolen. So I don't have any of my original gold jewellery, but that was a long answer. So question 2 is, do you prefer silver or gold? I always used to prefer gold, but I do wear silver, and I have started wearing silver a lot more. When I say silver, I mean the colour silver, you know, like platinum. I love, like my ring here is platinum, and I absolutely love that. And I have no qualms about mixing gold with silver, platinum, you know, that sort of thing. I don't know if what I prefer. It depends on the item. I used to always have gold. I always used to wear gold. I do now wear the colour silver as well, and I mix it quite happily. Oh dear. Question 3 is your jewellery style big and bold or small and dainty? I would say small and dainty. Yeah, small and dainty. Question 4, do you wear all fine jewellery or costume, or a mix? Mostly fine jewellery. Costume jewellery I'll only wear if I'm needing to add something to an outfit, and it tends to be things like my Swarovski, things like this kind of higher end Swarovski, you know, just if I feel I need a little something bulkier but, you know, dainty as well. So something like this particular one, I have the whole set of this. That was the jewellery I wore at my son's wedding, and you know, I mean, it's expensive as well. So, and I wear my Hermes bangles. I absolutely love my Hermes bangles. I mix it up when I need to, basically, but mostly it's fine jewellery. Question 5. Do you wear the same pieces of jewellery every day, or do you mix it up? Mostly I do. I wear my, I've always got my Tiffany diamonds from the yard pendant on. My watch now, I always wear my Rolex. I do have other watches. I have gold watches, Gucci watches, rotary, but this tends to be the one I wear all the time, so that's the watch. But again, I'm at the gym every day, so I don't wear my watch. I do wear that. My Cartier is always on, and my diamond tennis bracelet is always on, and I've always got a set of earrings. Just now I've got a pair of pearl earrings that are very, very old. I think my mum got me these, so these are pearls and 18 karat gold, and then my little diamond studs here, and then my helix up there. So yeah, I tend to wear the same jewellery, and then when I want to add something extra, I'll add my Hermes. I thought this was going to be a quick tag. Cheers again. Question 6. Are your ears pierced, and if so, how many piercings? My ears are pierced, and I have 2 here, and I have 3 on this ear, and I've only had this helix one here for about 8 months, and I'm planning to do a video because this was an absolute nightmare. But I think I've got a lot to offer about getting your helix piercing, because I went through a lot with this and I survived, and I absolutely love it. So I have 3 on this ear and 2 on this ear, so 3 on the one and 2 on the other. But I do plan to get another piercing on this ear, a 3rd piercing, but I'm waiting. I'm going to do that with my daughter-in-laws, because we like to do things like that together. So question number 7. Anything else pierced, if you care to share? Do I care to share if I have anything else pierced? Do you think I have anything else pierced? Apart from my ears, I have my belly button pierced, and my nothing else. Yes, I have my belly button pierced, and I absolutely love my belly button piercing, and I had it done when it wasn't even fashionable to get it done. And when I had my belly button pierced, I went to Cyprus at the beach, and let me tell you, I got some strange looks. I was married at the time. I think I had 2 of the boys at the time, and yeah, people looked at me like, you know. Anyway, back to the questions. Question 8. If you have or had a wedding or engagement ring, did you help select it, or was it a total surprise? I chose my engagement ring. Yes, I went with Rico and we chose my engagement ring, bearing in mind I was 16 at the time, and oh, I loved it. I used to lie in bed and just stare at my ring. And I was at college at the time, and I remember people not actually believing, but seeing this on my finger, like, wow, you, like, are you? And I'm like, yes, yes. And they all thought I was telling stories, but yeah, absolutely loved it, and I wouldn't change it for anything. I know a lot of people kind of upgrade their engagement rings. To me, I couldn't do that. That's my engagement ring. That's not my engagement ring. I wouldn't swap that over. It doesn't feel right To me, that's my engagement ring. And you know, I've recently had to have, I actually delayed this tag because I didn't have my engagement ring, but I've had to have all the claws redone because they wore away, and I didn't feel the diamonds were safe, but it's not done properly, and I'm gonna have to take it back. One of the diamonds doesn't look as if it's sitting properly, so I'm gonna probably take that back tomorrow. But I wanted to get this tag done before I took it back, but that's really annoying me. I don't know if you can actually see it, but it's the diamond here is not actually sitting properly. But yeah, I chose my engagement ring. You know me, I hate to be disappointed, so I kind of went along and chose my engagement ring. Just Rico says, right, let's go and choose your engagement ring, after he proposed. So he didn't propose with a ring, he proposed and then we went and we chose the ring, as you do. And oh, this asks about wedding ring. Yes, we chose our wedding rings together actually. They are identical, our rings, although I think Rico's is really quite worn. Yeah. Question 9. Do you wear rings on other fingers or just stick with your ring fingers? You could say I wear them on other fingers, yeah. So I have my wedding ring, eternity ring, engagement ring. This is another ring that Rico bought me, and it's kind of just diamonds on the top there. And this was a ring Rico got me on our 30-year anniversary. Yeah, 30-year anniversary. No, I tell a lie, it was on our 33rd year anniversary, because this is a 3.3 carat. It's a 3.03 carat diamond, so yeah. And that's just one that I bought recently. And on this thumb here is my mum's wedding ring, her first wedding ring. Not that she was married twice, but she kind of upgraded her wedding ring, and so that was her original wedding ring, and I wear it on my thumb, and I always will. So yes, I do wear, but I don't think I would wear anything else. I wouldn't wear any other rings than what I'm wearing now, apart from this here, which may change to a Cartier, but we don't know. Only time will tell. Question number 10. What is your birthstone? So I was born in February, so my birthstone is an amethyst. So, question 11. Do you own any jewellery with your birthstone in it? And yes, I do. So I have this pendant here, which has an amethyst in it, and I'm always drawn to that colour of stone, that and diamonds of course, but I'm always drawn to that colour, and I think it's because of my birthstone. Like, I have bought this and I was drawn to it because of the colour of it. This is actually an anklet, and my mum also had a gold ring with a great big amethyst stone in it, which I thought was lovely. And my gran was staying with us, my mum's mum, in London for a wee while, and I put it on her finger and she loved it, and we left it on, and then the ring disappeared. I've quite often thought about that ring, and I think it's because it had the amethyst in it, and I think that's why I'm drawn to sort of purple colours, because my birthstone is an amethyst. So question 12. What is your most sentimental piece of jewellery? Every piece of jewellery I have is sentimental. To me, jewellery is something you give for a reason. I wouldn't go and buy a piece of jewellery just for the sake of buying it. Every piece of jewellery in my collection has a meaning. You know, even things like that. That was bought because I wanted to wear it at my son's wedding. You know, everything that I wear, there's a meaning behind it, and I think jewellery tends to be like that, or at least it does for me. Jewellery always has a meaning. That's my dog in the background. So I don't have a most sentimental piece, because all my pieces of jewellery are sentimental. Question 13. Is there a piece of jewellery on your wish list? Oh, is there a piece of jewellery on my wish list? Seriously? Yes, I want to add another Cartier bangle. I haven't quite decided if it's going to be the Jongleur or another love bangle. But I don't think it's going to be these full size ones. I think it's going to be the thinner ones, because I don't want another big one on my wrist, because whatever it is, it's going to be something that I wear on an everyday basis. So it'll probably be either the thinner love bangle in the platinum, or it'll be the Jongleur in the gold, and I'm also thinking of the Trinity ring as well. But of course, that's a wish list and only time will tell. So that's my 13 questions answered. I'm now going to tag some YouTubers down below. If you haven't done the tag, I'm tagging you. I'm going to try and tag some people that haven't done it below. If I tag you and you have, I'm sorry, but you know, I'm really quite late to this. And if you'd like to see more videos from me, I will link one here, one here, and if you're not already subscribed, just press the A right here. And from me, cheers, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.